Basically, when I was a junior in high school, I was 17 and I was diagnosed with chronic kidney disease.
Her first symptoms were she was getting headaches a lot. We thought, I didn't think much of it at first. I thought, just typical headaches for maybe she needed glasses or something. And we got a new furnace and the old one was leaking carbon monoxide, so we thought maybe she's getting headaches from that, but after it was put in, she still got them. So I took her to the doctor and they found that she had high blood pressure, and they wanted the school nurse, Mrs. Canali, to take her blood pressure for the rest of the school week. And when she went to school the next day and it was taken, the school called me and it was even higher. And when I called back the doctor, they told us to bring her to CHOP to the emergency room.
It could have been from an infection I had when I was little that they didn't know about. I was getting headaches. I remember it was like in January I started getting headaches, and in March I finally went to the doctor about it, and they found out I had high blood pressure.
So blood pressure being high can cause damage to the structures of the kidney. By location, they're fragile and are in the zone of highest pressure. If they were at the end of the circulatory loop, they probably wouldn't fail as often.
So I'm on dialysis. The dialysis I'm on now is called peritoneal dialysis, and it's done at home. You can do it on a machine at night. I have a catheter in my stomach that I can connect to the machine, and it basically puts fluid into your stomach that soaks up all the toxins from your body that normally your kidneys get rid of. At night, my treatment takes like 9 hours.
Receiving a transplant, hopefully, is the best case scenario, but that is not a lifelong guarantee. There's the possibility that that transplant will fail and that person will be back on dialysis, sometimes multiple times in their lifetime. The average they're saying now is 10 to 15 years, and that's not anybody's lifespan. But the years that they spend waiting on a list for a transplant, again, put them back in a dialysis period of their lives.
We did get a call a few weeks ago in the middle of the night. It was like 3:40 a.m. and there was somebody in their 20s on life support. Something happened with the brain, and it was a possible match for Jamie, and there was a few people ahead of her, but they wanted to know if we wanted to do the cross match, and I said absolutely. And so the wheels started turning in my head, like, what are we gonna do about school? But obviously it comes first. We'd have to pull her out of school and work with the school to have her finish her classes. She already missed a year last year. Couldn't start school immediately after graduating from high school. And in the end, we got a call the next day and said the kidneys were not suitable, which the kidneys were not good for anybody.
But my mom also made the Facebook page called Finding Jamie a Kidney to try to get donors, so.
She was supposed to get a kidney from her aunt, and the night before the surgery, it was canceled. That was very devastating, and so I had to do something, and I guess, the only thing I could think to do was, to try to find her another donor, and that was through Facebook. There was one time when we thought she was going to get my kidney, and it didn't turn out that they could use it because they found out I have a renal artery aneurysm. It definitely has its ups and downs. When we think we're getting close to a kidney, you're all excited, and then when it doesn't happen, it's a real big letdown. Strangers contacting me on the Facebook page. My son's girlfriend got in touch with local reporters, and she was in the newspaper last spring and a few local newspapers. I'm just very grateful to everybody being willing to get tested to help her. Just the love that you get from everybody around Medford, and even beyond that, there's people from other states and from far away that have offered to be a donor. So we're just waiting for the right one. She can't change it, so she accepts it, and she just lives her life. She's living on dialysis and going to college, and I don't know how she does it. She never really cried or got upset when she was diagnosed. All the things she's gone through, she had to go through a kidney biopsy. She went through it, no complaints. I've learned a lot from her. I could never have handled this like she has at her age. I think she's like my hero, I'd have to say.